Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Joker's Dallas, Joker's Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing, all right? Today is Saturday, November the 1st, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 305. The weather in Dallas, Texas today is, I think there's a 20% chance of rain early. Then it's sunny and 70 degrees. I believe the low is in the 40s. Let's go. Today's show, we're going to talk about Irving, Texas. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire Construction, Inc. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Any work you need done around your house, inside, outside, what you got? SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. But right now, hey, I want to say thanks to CJ. CJ brought me these rubber bands. So CJ, he is a regular listener. And I appreciate you bringing these for me. Thanks, pal. But right now, shut off that ugly news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1956. In 1956, little Ricky Fairless was born in Dallas, Texas. Methodist Hospital in the Oak Cliff section of Dallas. Now, my parents lived in Irving, Texas. And in 69 years, all my life, I have never lived outside of Irving, Texas. Irving, Texas has always been my home. Kind of sad, you think? The school that we graduated from high school, I live a half a mile from there, MacArthur High School. I've lived in South Irving, North Irving, East Irving, West Irving. I've lived all over Irving, Texas. One guy said one time, didn't you, when you were younger, didn't you ever look around for a cool apartment? And I said, I did, in Irving, Texas. If there was a cool apartment outside Irving, Texas, I wasn't interested in it. It's changed a lot. It's much bigger. But you can say that about most cities, especially a suburb of Dallas. You know, we're a suburb of Dallas, in between Dallas and Fort Worth. The Texas Stadium used to be there. You know, I got a shirt that says, "Where in the hell is Irving?" That was when the Dallas Cowboys moved from the Cotton Bowl in Dallas to the Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas. It's a good place to live and to grow up and to raise kids. I used to throw the Irving Daily News years ago. I don't even think we really have a newspaper. Most places probably don't got a newspaper no more. Everybody reads stuff online. When I go to my asthma doctor's office, she's old school. Had the same doctor for over 50 years. She writes everything down and puts it in a file. So when you go into the office, the reception office, there's boxes and files, and you walk down the hallway and there's boxes and files. On the front of my file, one of my files, it's still a picture of me at 15 years old. Let's check that chuck, you big... Woo, you got those Palomino chucks on. Yeah, my feet are hurting. I walked 2 days ago on Thursday. I walked over 25,000 steps, which was 11 and a half miles. But they're still one eye down, double knotted for safety, but they're hurting my feet, so I may have to change these shoes. You want to check the office? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty enthusiastic. We have some postcards for sale up front. So if you ever come out here, that's the Susie Chopper. That's me riding Pam. We got a little bit of everything in this place. I've been here so many years, 30. I remember working at Roach Paint, and I'd been there a few years, and there was a guy that worked there named Homer Wee Wee. And Homer was like a district manager over the stores. And I said, Homer, how many years you been here? And he said, 8. And I thought, 8? Man, that's forever. I wound up working there 20 years and here 30 years. And in 50 years of work, I've never called in sick. Never picked up the phone and called in sick. If I'm sick, I come to work. I try to stay away from people as much as I can. Don't want to spread any disease. But that's the way it is. November 1st, 2025, 3 a.m. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today, November the 1st, 1949? Grandma wrote, I got sick last night after the party. Remember, they went to a Halloween party. Somebody spiked that punch. And Dick took me to the hospital. It's a nice day. I'm sorry, Grandma. Dad joke. Some people excel in being mediocre. When I was the #1 sales rep for years at Roach Paint and then Glidden, there was a sales guy that was a nice guy. And he said, Rick, you're doing it all wrong. And I said, how's that? And he said, you're always at the top. Everybody's shooting for you. You're under so much scrutiny. Do like me. Be in the middle. Don't be low. Don't be too high. Just be in the middle. And I said, I don't understand that kind of thinking. I don't want to be mediocre. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. There is no substitute for hard work. That goes back to that mediocre thing. So what if you're, according to him, if your sales are too good, you kind of start slacking off? Come on, man. Today is Saturday. We will have live music at the Ice House today, 1 to 5. Then we will have karaoke, a DJ at, what time? 7 to 11. That's always a good time. So how you feel about November the 1st? Starts turning cold. I know my friends in Erie are already getting cold up there. I think the farther north you get, the colder it gets. I'll stick down here in Irving, by God, Texas. All right, I got to go. Listen, I got Saturday things to do. But remember, there ain't no place like this place. Check out my merchandise store, StrokersDallasMerch.com. Got to go. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.